Welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking into the top 10 secrets Meghan kept from Prince Harry. Starting off with number 10, eyes on Harry. Before Meghan Markle met Prince Harry and became friends with A-list celebrities like Serena Williams, George and Amal Clooney, and Oprah Winfrey, she was a minor American television actress who was fighting for recognition on red carpets and her next big professional opportunity. In the British media, self-described former friends assert that her meeting Prince Harry was not accidental. Additionally, these former friends claimed that Meg had become dissatisfied with the advancement of her Hollywood career. Meghan, who self-identifies as an Anglophile, began considering the possibility in 2013 that the UK might be the best place for her to live. This idea eventually enabled Meghan to maneuver into the appropriate social circles where she and Harry would meet. Lizzie Cundy, a British television presenter, stated, "She told me she wanted to be on an English reality TV show and that she wanted an English boyfriend." On to number 9, social climber. Cundy claimed that she and Meghan met at a charity event in 2013, the same year that the Suits actress divorced her husband, producer Trevor Engelson, after 2 years of marriage. Meg asked Cundy if she knew any famous men and that she was single and liked Englishmen. Meg, you and I both. Meghan also told Cundy that she could only be in Suits for so long and that Hollywood was a really brutal place. According to Cundy, she stated that she would feel at home in London, but she had not made a breakthrough. According to Cundy, Meghan initially targeted the television series Made in Chelsea, which follows the lives of wealthy young London residents. On and off screen, Meghan desired to be a part of the Chelsea crowd. Cundy continued, she worked hard to get in that crowd. According to the Daily Mail, she eventually met people who were friends with Harry through these circles. So, is Meg a social climber, or was all of that just a fluke? What is your opinion? Let me know in the comments. On to number 8, ghosted by the Duchess. Is Meg severing ties with her friends in order to attain royal status? Gina Nelthorpe-Crown, a former colleague and friend, said that Meghan ghosted her when they first met in 2014. She found the future Duchess to be hugely charismatic. According to the Daily Mail, Nelthorpe-Crown quickly became both Meghan's agent and friend. She claims that during their 2016 romantic trip to Botswana, Meghan exclaimed to her that she and Prince Harry were going to change the world. Nelthorpe-Crown claimed that the last time she heard from Meghan was when the future Duchess informed her that she was ending their contract and giving up her career. According to Nelthorpe-Crown, Meghan likes to move on. Ouch, Meghan had no qualms about parting ways with her former friends. I wonder how Harry feels about the claims that a few people have made that she cut them off as soon as she and Harry became serious. But at the same time, it would be safer and easier for Meg to keep her distance from them if she knew that they would share her business. Despite the fact that she no longer communicates with them, it is evident that they are still discussing her and discussing her past. Was the Duchess's decision right? Share your ideas in the comments section below. On to number 7, Harry's previous partners. Despite the fact that people say you can't change the past, Meghan seems to wish Harry could. She appears to be fuming over Prince Harry's decision to conceal the identities of his former lovers. It's better to keep some things to yourself, right? Because none of it was ever shared with her before, it is said that Prince Harry's previous relationships have caused Meghan a great deal of pain and panic. Catherine O'Mahony, a 34-year-old Real Housewives of DC star, recently opened up about her passionate time with Prince Harry. Harry is known to have had a relationship with her. However, insider accounts of Meghan Markle's reaction have emerged as a result of her public admission. Closer UK claims that Harry never hid that from her when they first got together, and that Meghan Markle was well aware Harry had a past, and that he was a serious playboy who was a big hit with the ladies back in his youth. There is a possibility that Meghan is reading about certain relationships because it appears that many of Harry's flings were not discussed at all during private conversations and secrets he revealed for the first time to other women. When she learned things about her husband that she had no idea about, Meghan probably felt surprised. This occurs despite the fact that Prince Harry is said to have advised her to maintain her composure regarding the matter, stating that it's difficult when the shocking affair is plastered all over the internet and covered in almost every news outlet. Since Harry is a prince, how could he not play a role? It's almost as if Harry was concealing it from Meg, but at the same time, finding out about your husband's flings other than with him would undoubtedly possibly be annoying. On to number 6, unhappy hubby. During the height of the media's attention, the couple hid from the public for a few days with their friends Ben and Jessica Mulroney. Ben and Prince Harry became close friends due to their shared pasts. Markle took a break from Suits by November to fly to London. Around this time, stills from her show Suits were made public, and they featured the actress in her first raunchy love scene. The photographs made Prince Harry angry, so he asked the press secretary at Kensington Palace to issue an official statement defending Markle, which was ultimately criticized by the British press. Some people thought Prince Harry had been too rash, and others thought the public had a right to know about the royal family. But what are your thoughts on this? And on to number 5, secret proposal. Lowe asserts that the couple had only known each other for less than a year when Harry proposed, despite the fact that they were said to have started dating in July 2016. Furthermore, it took place at least 4 months before their announcement. This would imply that by the time her well-known interview with Vanity Fair was published, in which she confirmed that her relationship with Harry was serious, Meghan had already agreed to marry Harry. The couple wanted to keep their engagement a secret, which is why they didn't say it sooner. However, it was known to everyone in the royal family, she asserts. The interview was, in effect, Meghan's big launch. Although everyone in Kensington Palace was aware that the couple had been secretly engaged since late summer, this was Meghan putting herself out there in a confident and proactive manner. On to number 4, payment from the paps. Avoiding unfavorable stories, most people agree that Harry and Meghan want to intimidate the press into agreeing to avoid unfavorable stories about the Sussexes, like how much they use private planes while claiming to be environmental advocates. Naturally, they may only desire a payment or settlement. In the past, the British press has paid out numerous times, including in lawsuits brought by Prince Charles and the Cambridges. It recently settled a few cases involving the phone hacking lawsuit. Nonetheless, a case that dates back 15 years seems odd for making money, especially considering that the phone hacking affected Prince William more than Prince Harry. On to number 3, royals grabbing cash. The sight of royals grabbing cash in public is also not very appealing. For crying out loud, Granny's picture is accurate, and the family has access to vast riches. What else do they require? In addition, Harry could be subjected to personal testimony and discovery in any lawsuit, despite the fact that such rights appear to be much more limited in the UK than in the US. Being forced to answer questions from sharp, well-paid media company lawyers could be a recipe for disaster because Harry is not the smartest person. On to number 2, warning for the media outlets. A lot of observers are assuming that Harry and Meghan have something to hide by fighting so hard against the media at this inopportune time. They have completely wiped out any positive publicity they received from their trip to Africa. They suggest that Meghan and Harry are attempting to alert the media in advance that they are willing to face legal action in the event that a significant story emerges. This intimidating stance can be effective. When was the most recent time you read about Tom Cruise's private life? But the Sussexes have a lot of followers, so it's easy to guess what they might be trying to suppress. But what is your opinion? Is there something they want to keep from us? And on to number 1, family feud. Even though Harry's past was a wild ride, Meg keeps a lot of drama about her own family and former friends behind her. Thomas Markle Jr., her older half-brother, has stated that he is at his lowest point of his life and that the fame of his sister has cost him his job and his home. Markle Jr. is currently living with his fiancée, her son, and their 2 dogs in a small hotel room after being evicted from his rental home in Grants Pass, Oregon. Markle Jr. claimed that he has been unable to find a new job or a new place to live as a result of being referred to as Meghan's crazy brother in an interview with The Sun. He also blamed his downfall on his sister's global fame. The half-siblings have previously criticized Meghan in the media and claimed that she turns her back on family and friends if she believes they are no use to her. Markle Jr. and his sister have had a strained relationship for some time. Fans of Meghan have called Samantha and Markle Jr. opportunists who want to make money off of Meghan's fame. And personally, I kind of agree. They kind of sound like bums. However, Markle Jr. has claimed that since Meghan's engagement to Prince Harry in 2017, he's been living under a microscope. I mean, I feel like everyone in the royal household is living under a microscope, so. And that the negative attention brought on by his sister's fame has prevented him from finding work or a new place to live. It is evident that the Duchess of Sussex's fame has had an impact on their lives and has brought both positive and negative attention to them, despite the strained relationship between Meghan and her half-siblings. While Meghan, her husband, and their family live in luxury at Windsor Castle, her half-brother is having trouble making ends meet and finding a stable place to live. The possibility of Meghan and her half-siblings reconciling and repairing their relationship in the future is unknown. Samantha, Meghan Markle's half-sister, makes some controversial claims about the Duchess in her new book, The Diary of Princess Pushy's Sister Part 1. Sam says that the royal is demanding, belittling, and controlling, and allegedly doesn't thank their father for his financial support. Markle is alleged to have acted in a controlling manner rather than expressing gratitude for the things she received from their father. Samantha asserts that the book was not written with the intention of attacking her sister or in-laws, despite the fact that it depicts Meghan and Prince Harry in a very negative light. It's important to note that Samantha Markle's remarks about her half-sister have previously made headlines. She's previously made controversial statements about the royal family and has spoken out in the media about her strained relationship with Meghan. However, given Samantha's previous actions, it is unknown how much weight these most recent claims will carry. Regardless, it is abundantly clear that the Markle family has been the subject of a fair amount of drama and controversy, and it appears that this most recent revelation will only serve to further the story that is already unfolding. Numerous rumors and speculation surround Meghan's divorce from Trevor Engelson, a film producer and literary manager. Although it was initially reported that the marriage ended because of Markle's busy schedule filming Suits, new information has surfaced regarding the breakdown of the union. The couple was married from 2011 to 2013. Engelson felt like he was a piece of something stuck to the bottom of her shoe, and Markle told him she wanted a divorce, according to a friend of the ex-couple. Engelson was shocked by Markle's decision to end the marriage. According to reports, the decision was totally out of the blue and split their friends, with many choosing to take sides. Due to Markle's alleged treatment of Engelson, Nanaki Pretty, Markle's former best friend and maid of honor at her first wedding, ended their friendship. Trevor definitely had the rug pulled out from under him, Pretty claimed. He felt hurt. It's important to note that these assertions come from a single source and haven't been independently verified, but they do shed light on the divorce's potential turbulent nature. One of the reasons Markle's engagement to Prince Harry initially stirred controversy was that she was the first divorcee to join the royal family. It is not unusual for people to have complicated relationships with their ex-partners, but it appears that Markle's divorce was especially contentious and divided their social circles. Markle has moved on from the circumstances of her first marriage and is now happily married to Prince Harry with their 2 children, Archie and Lilibet. That concludes today's top 10. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time on The Rich Life.